Hello and welcome everyone again into another video. And today's video, we're continuing the climb with the same Open Ultra League team I posted the video before this, the Shadow Dragonite. So I was playing on my live stream at twitch.tv/ShadowLead. If you're not following, make sure to follow. And I haven't been playing the games like since 10 days ago. So for some people who said like, oh, what do you do against Steel Lead? Okay, this is a Cobalion lead. I always tend to call the bait, but with this matchup I insta-shielded because I was just tapping my phone. It ended up being a bait, but the thing is, even if they bait you once, you still get to 2 superpowers by the time they get to a superpower, and by the time they get a Stone Edge and a Sacred Sword. So I throw here, they decide to call the bait, and we win. I instantly swapped to Skunk. I think I should be swapping to Jellicent because in case they swap out, I still have the Dragonite to beat this. But this is not that bad of a matchup. I can always grab a shield or force them to throw a nuke, and now all I need is just to wait the clock. I can go back to Dragonite, I can go back to Jellicent, it doesn't matter, trust me. So I go back to Dragonite because I can do like lots of fast move pressure, because sometimes it's a bit awkward. So now I see a Pidgeot. So what do? I'm just gonna throw this and then go to Jellicent. It didn't shield. Look how much damage the Dragonite already did. Dragonite chipped the Swampert, chipped the Pidgeot, killed the Cobalion. What an amazing Pokemon. So you need the Shadow, okay? Don't be like, okay, if I don't do the Shadow, power up a Shadow one, okay? Even if it's a bad IV, I don't care, okay? Shadow is 10 times better than the non-Shadow. Why? Like, the fast move is just so much better. Like you saw Pidgeot, like how much the Dragon Claw did to Pidgeot. Okay, they swapped now to Swampert, so all we do is just straight surf, and now they didn't. That was a bit tough. This is a Hydro, so it doesn't matter. And now we Hex down, and then all we need to do is just throw the Surf, and we should be good to go, and we should take this game. Now moving into the next one, Dragonite into Ampharos. So as I said before, you let them throw first, and you catch the second on a Skunk. Okay, so I threw on 4. What does that mean, chat? That means they are still farming. So I can try to catch this because there is no way they go beyond 5. That's how Ampharos players always play. It's a Thunder Punch. So now what do? I'm just gonna see what they will do, and then I will act based on that. In the meantime, I shouldn't be throwing. So I didn't throw anything, and then they brought the Virizion into Skunk. So I know that I can tank this move, so there is no point of shielding, and I can still get to a Flamethrower. So this is amazing for me. Like, I don't care about how much health they will leave this matchup with. All I know is if they don't throw here, I'm gonna get to a Flamethrower, and they cannot afford that. So I'm gonna let it go. And so far, I've seen 2 hard counters to the Jellicent. Do you guys think they will have a 3? Do you think the Jellicent will have a play against a team that has only one goal, to beat the Jellicent, and they have a Walrein in the back? So what does that mean? We superpower, we swap, and now we can easily take this move. And in this matchup, don't throw on CMP, okay? That's why I try to do 1, because I don't want to throw on CMP, and then we can do another Hex, and then we Surf. And now that should be it. Okay, so we should take we take game number 2, and now let's move to game number 3. Okay, we have a Dragonite into a Snorlax. This is a good matchup for the Dragonite. Dragonite can win this matchup straight. Dragon Claw, and you can win it just because you win CMP. I didn't Dragonite didn't throw a move here because it doesn't KO, which means we can still overfarm and throw in a superpower here. The opponent catch it on a Clefable. Amazing play by the opponent, but that doesn't mean it's a game-winning match play for them. They throw a Moonblast here. A Skunk decides to no shield because a Skunk is counting, and a Skunk is counting to 6 and then blindly throwing, but 6 were enough to KO, so there was no point of throwing. We see a Swampert here. We crunch first. They are at 1 fast move. We crunch again. They are at 2 fast moves. They are 3 away from getting to a Hydro Cannon. So what's the plan, Yasser? The plan is we keep jabbing, and they throw right before we get to the move. This is a good matchup for us. So now what do? We should go to Jellicent, and based on that, we shall do. So if they bring the Snorlax, I should be throwing a Surf. Why? Because I don't want to deal that with a Dragonite. I would rather chip them and then go to my Dragonite. So this doesn't KO, but it put this will put them in an easy farm down for the Dragonite. I decided to shield here because This is not a Hydro Cannon range, because Hydro Cannon is like 35% from non-shadow, and this should be a game. There is nothing they can do. Shadow Dragonite just Dragon Breathing everything down. Doesn't matter what they do. Here, they are in awkward health, so we have to superpower them, and the superpower is landed, and we take game number 3, and that put us at 2707. Now he's playing Jomani 8. Jomani is leading a Tapu Fini. That means the Dragonite has nothing to do in this game. We go to Skunk, and we get punished by a Registeel. So for those people who said this team loses to a Tapu Fini lead with a Registeel swap, okay, pay attention. This is how you play it. You know, shield the first. You know, shield the first, and if you get a debuff, then you're screwed. So are you screwed? Yes. No, you're screwed. I am not. Okay. And now we get a shield from the flamethrower. So I am gonna shield. Okay. If you're shielding, I am shielding. Trust me. Okay. We land. We throw this. And now let's see, since we were a bunch of jabs ahead, that means we can do some shenanigans in this game. We don't shield here because I don't care about winning swap at this point. I know that whatever you have in the back, my Jellicent shall be free. Okay, I'm expecting to see a Tapu Fini. We swap into a Jellicent. They give us some energy, and opponent swap to Talonflame. Trust me, opponent, you need to Moonblast before. I threw this. I should not be throwing before they Brave Burden, but that was a bait. I threw it to force them to throw instantly. This is a mind game, guys. Okay, now we throw this. And it should KO. Now they bring the Tapu Fini. I should get the Shadow Ball at the same time they get to the Moonblast. So I need to shield the Moonblast. Shielding a Surf does me nothing here. Okay, we shielded the Moonblast. I think this game is getting closer than it's supposed to be. Now we commit. I do 3. And I'm like, they need 7 seconds. 6 seconds and a half. To get to a Surf, I need 6 seconds to get to a Shadow Ball. So we throw the Shadow Ball, we swap to Dragonite, we superpower, we win. They didn't have enough answers to the Dragonite. This is a second game where we lose the lead hard, we lose the swap pretty hard as well. Opponent swapped to Charizard, we still swap Jellicent, they top left. They know they can't be the best player in the world. Okay, we see an Ampharos lead, so what's the plan? Again, you keep breathing on them, don't throw. Let them throw first. Okay, so what do we do now? We do 3 Dragon Breaths and we Dragon Claw. Now they are 1 Volt Switch away from the next move. So what do? We do 3 Dragon Breaths and then we catch so we can get a full jab. And that was a brutal swing, which is a resisted move, by the way. So with full HP, they bring the Talonflame. So timing here is 2 or 7. You can throw on 5. I threw on 5 there. So first move, getting shielded, we get a defense fell. That's amazing trainer for us so far. So now what do? We commit for the crunch as long as we make sure to throw in good timing. So what's the plan? The plan is we keep crunching, and I tried to swap out, it didn't let me. So whenever I see a situation like this, I would rather go back to Dragonite in case there is something in the back that can take super effective from superpower, as this situation. So see, like if a pig there would go to Jellicent. No, you need to go to Dragonite in case they have something that is weak to superpower. So that's why we go back to Dragonite. Okay, Earthquake. Come in here, we throw a Surf, and I think I ended the charge here. Look how amazing of an ended charge is that. We hex them down, and now all we need to do is just committing to the Surf, and that should be a game. Amazing, Yasser. Thank you so much. Okay, moving to the next one, and we have a Shiny Morika here. Shiny Morika, Obstagoon is countering, and the thing is, as I said before, you throw on the next one, and you try to CMP. Baiting isn't bad, so I don't mind that. And let's see what the opponent is gonna do. They decided to shield. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna merge the shield. Dragonite wins the 1. And I think the 2 selected Dragon Claw. So they bring in a Cresselia. As I said before, if you see a Cresselia, try to get to a move on Dragonite, then swap. But why did you get to 2, Yasser? You get to 1, I get to 2, okay? I'm trying to teach you, not teach me. So we throw the move here, and I usually count to 5 after the second Moonblast. And then throw, because that's when they get the grass. Now 2, 3, 4, 5. We throw here. Okay. Now what's the plan? The plan is easy. Keep japping. Ah, that's bad. Okay, we threw move number 1. They most likely won't shield this. and they bring a Charizard. We superpowered a Charizard. And they top left. So thank you so much everyone for watching. These are like some short battles because I feel like I uploaded only 8 battles on the previous video. So yeah, this is the end of the video. Thank you so much guys for watching, and I think wait, there is another battle. Did I feature this? I think we did. What's happening? Oh, sorry, because guys, I'm trying to get those videos from the VOD, and this one wasn't recorded, basically fully recorded, because if you guys watched on the stream yesterday, the internet I was losing internet. So yeah, we got the screenshot here, and we ended up at 2749. We didn't hit expert. Not the end of the world. Okay, the climb is still going, and I went, I think, overall with the team 16-4 in 4 sets. So yeah, amazing team. So there is some good plays here and there, especially those teams that were like, we lost the lead pretty hard, we lost the swap pretty hard, but we still managed to win the game. So yeah, if you have any questions regarding the team, feel free to leave in the comment below, and I will be glad to answer it. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video. Peace.